To answer any questions that I had about my tiny plants here, my ficuses, a couple little things I just tried out, and the way I watered them and how they sit. So this is a container with no drainage, has sand and a little bit of regular potting media in it. And these sit nestled in that. So to water them, I use this. I water basically drop by drop. I do one at a time until it starts soaking in. And then I can let it kind of come through because it soaks down to the bottom. So these aren't hydrophobic right now, but they do get hydrophobic. And I water them when they get to that point. So that's those. I also have one here, standing with a ficus Audrey, so Bengalesis. And this is my goldfish plant. But yeah, drop by drop, I go around and make sure that the soil's not hydrophobic. Just water it like that. Again, it's seen on top of media. This one does not have roots through, so it's not a big deal. This one being a Piafra kaleidoscope, you rush there. This is my, that is the thyme. This is a little elm I dug out of the garden bed. These are two more cuttings from my ficus Bert Davii. And this is my ficus benjamina. It is doing really well. I took the rocks off of it and put them onto the ficus Bert Davii, and the reason for that, because ficus Bert Davii is doing well, but this one is doing so well. It's got roots out the bottom, and it actually, put this back down correctly and point, you can probably see their roots come out the top here and here. So it's growing really well. I am hoping to get some back budding to, cut it right about there. And then I'll just plant this as a cutting, but it'll be a while before I can do that because I am concerned with, of course, the health of the plant. This one, similar thing, once it's established and it's growing roots again. Hi, Nina. She jumped up underneath. Once it's established and growing roots again, I will take the rocks off of this and place them where they need to go. But that's how I do these particular smaller trees. I have ones in still a small tree, but it just goes in a container, has good drainage. All these are about 2 inches by 2 inches. They don't need to be on top of something because they have such a great water table. That is the rue. Just sits as it is, no big deal. The Piafra minima lily put does great. This one is a Crassula ogre ear, so I think it's just another jade. Doing good. Give it a little trim. It's doing okay. But these all just do fine as they are. This is probably the practice that everyone referred to as putting it nestled in another tray and making sure everything stays moist. I can water these as much as I want because they do drain so well. You saw every bit of water I put into that goes right out the bottom. And this is, I think it's, let's see. I want to remember how I did this. I think it's a total of 5 milliliters. But I could be wrong on that. Every one of these is 5. This used to be longer. I cut it back because it wasn't as usable, and it had a foam stopper in it, which made it very easy to use in certain practices it's meant for, but this will fill up one of these easily. So that's how I take care of my little plants.